Hey everyone. So Editing Jamie is making an intro video. So this is it. Um, hope you enjoy. It's a good video on me making chili. Peace. Bobby's home. You saw me stop. I need to make dinner. I spent an hour and like almost 20 minutes talking to you. So like obviously I was feeling pretty good about my conversation with you. I'm making dinner. Make some cornbread. Jif, great Michigan company. I spent too long talking to you, and now I have to make chili and like, ow, it's it's after 6. I guess you're gonna cook dinner with me too, but you don't get to see what I'm cooking. Maybe like I'll show it to you afterwards, but you just get to look at me while I'm cutting. Maybe I should try sanding and doing some of my sanding projects while I'm talking. I feel like maybe it's like a little rude to not like make eye contact. I'm the only one here with eyes right now, so I guess eye contact is like not the right word. I had to peel my onion. I guess everyone gets to look at all my stuff. If you don't use onions in your food, if you don't like onions, that's your opinion. I put onions in every single thing I cook. I don't really have options in life, people. I feel like you're leaving out a whole lot of great flavor in food. Onions and aromatic. It's made to be like a flavoring or a flavor enhancer. So, in my eyes, you just gotta add it. I pause every time Bobby comes in. I don't know. I'm still like, me and my daughter even joked about it. Why would I be nervous with people around if I'm planning on posting this on a public page? I don't know, because it feels more weird when I'm like doing it. I don't know. We'll keep with the I don't know, because I think that's going to be like my phrase. So, we bought hot dogs last week or something, and Max has been eating hot dogs here and there throughout the week, and I swear to God that like my burner smells like hot dogs. Like, I start cooking, now it's starting to smell like burning hot dogs. Oh, great. You can like my elbow flap. I had to open my window. I don't have vents in this kitchen. House wasn't meant to be a permanent live-in house. This was the kitchen, I have to say. Whatever's burning at the bottom of my burner is making my nose burn. So, let's see what it is. I don't even hardly see anything, but I smell something slightly burning. Anyways, I'm cooking burger. Put some onions in. It's literally, I mean, like, can you see my smoke? I think that you might be able to see it in my video. Okay. I cook a lot, like, get over this maybe. I don't measure. It's called, this is a measurement, and that's my main measurement. Oh my gosh, that like burning item at the bottom of my stove stinks, and I am really annoyed by it. I'm using a chicken bouillon. I don't care if you're like Jamie, you just put ground beef into your chili. Why are you putting chicken bouillon? Well, the truth is that I think it gives it a better complex flavor. Adding all my spices to my meat as it cooks. I'm not doing a food video. I was just already filming and knew I needed to cook dinner. So, onion powder, garlic powder. Like I said, I was doing chicken bouillon. I don't actually like chicken little cubes. I personally like this. I don't have ham strength, so I won't show you. Okay, I prefer like broth base. I had to re-peek at what they call this. I'm gonna show it because I don't want to get in trouble. But anyways, it's like a container, and you like scoop it out over it being one of those like little tiny hard bouillons. Anyways, I like to put the chicken bouillon in because of the chicken stock in to my burger as it cooks, because I think it gives like I don't want this open anymore. It's not burning anymore. I don't want it's got a little more like rich, complex, like almost like a roasted flavor. You know, most of the time it's supposed to be like you were making stock all day. So what I normally do is in my seasoning, I like to add my garlic powder, my onion powder, maybe real garlic. I didn't have any right now, so we just put like a lot of onion and garlic powder in my burger and my onion, and then chili powder, of course, salt, cumin. I'm a little excessive, like I'm heavy-handed spicer. I don't oversalt. I try not to oversalt, especially because I put bouillons and cubes in, so you have to remind yourself that like it's salty, or they're salty, and you add less. Oh god, I almost forgot. Are you cooking hot dogs? Yeah, hot dogs. No, it was something. It was burning on there. It was nasty. He loves chili, and he heard me joking about the hot dog smell, so yeah, he was in the video. And he doesn't even know it. I bought a cornbread recipe, our package. I don't know how to make it from scratch. I have some recipes, but they always end up with like, you know, the exact same things. And this local company out of Kalamazoo does a pretty good job. I think that's where they're located. Maybe I shouldn't talk before they do it. We went there when I was a senior in high school. I remember going on a field trip to Jeff because I did agriculture classes in school because I grew up on a farm. That's just what happens. So, FFA is strong. Yeah. Sorry. We live in the country and like lots of nature, but there is a hawk flying and he's pretty big. And I like to keep my eyes out for big birds because I've seen a bald eagle coming from the field across the way a few times, so I like to make sure I pause and get a good look because it was moving really close to the house, and I was hoping that it was a bald eagle, but it wasn't. It was a hawk, which I love hawks, so they're actually one of my favorite birds. I think that they're gorgeous. So, green chilies in my thing, and they're mild, so I'm hoping like they're not spicy or too spicy for Max. I want corn, real corn, and my cornbread. And then I think I'm going to save the other half of my can of corn. chili. I haven't put corn in the chili in like, I don't know, 2 years. Sorry, I don't have strength, so literally pulling everything out of my hand. Let's see if I can turn it. I better be getting strong because I got like, I don't know, 5 more cans over there. Chili is the most can-using meal of all times, if you didn't know that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my like can of green chilies in both places. We're going to put some in my taco, or in my meat too. And now I'm going to, you can't see, because I made a mess. My corn, because I stirred everything together and then continued to use the whisk. Winter's looking at me like, oh no, she hates cameras. Right, Winnie? Yes, hate them. Alright. Looks good. I gotta get my meat. Alright, it looks like the chili powder and the onion powder got a little, like, cook on. I don't know if you have ever seen more like non-American cooking techniques, but a lot of other cultures cook their spices, like, or their aromatics before. And it just happens that in one of those cultures, cumin is quite often used. And I actually noticed that they always cook it in onions beforehand and kind of give it like a good saute. So before I add like all my like onion or all my tomatoes and beans, I'm like grated over there and I'm still misspeaking my words. I gotta get this in the oven. So anyways, well, before I put all those in there, I like my meat and my onions to get nice and cooked with the seasonings on it. I won't lie. I like variety. Okay, so I even go as much as I put 1 can of baked beans inside of mine, one of the big cans. Not like I'm trying to cover so I don't get in trouble about what kind, but like I put 1 can of baked beans in original, not flavored unless you like slightly different, but because I like to add brown sugar to my chili because I don't like the harsh acidity of the tomato, the baked beans help me do it. Chili day. Alright, and we gotta rinse green beans. It won't be long.
It's not gonna be a long time.
Okay. He knows I was recording. I saw him like see the camera and kind of be like, alright. So, I strain when I was a kid, when my mom would make chili, I don't recall her straining it, and I wonder partially, like, if, like, because it's really just water. I mean, like, it's, like, the liquid, and it's that weird, like, thick stuff that, like, makes people, like, I think, like, oh, no, you need to rinse it. That thick stuff is just what the vegans made. You know, thickening agent. They created their own thickness from the naturalness of the beans. So anyways, oops. I open, I was going to stand here and open like 1,000 cans. A few too many. So now hopefully you guys don't count my can counts, because this meal is like the most can heavy meal of all times. I do like fresh beans. We Instant Pot beans a lot, but you can't do like variety beans, so you have to be like, oh, I'm making black beans for making refried, or I'm making pintos for refried, or you know, different things. These aren't all beans. I'm opening tomatoes too. So my personal preference is, sorry, my arm isn't working, is for chili, very specifically in my own brain, is I do, right now, I think I have 5 kinds of beans going in this. No one in my house really cares. I used to, when people were like, chili, when the little kids were littler. So I, at one point, changed the name to Mexican bean soup, and everyone liked it. I do, of course, the natural kidney bean, you know, like red kidney bean, dark light. Who cares? So I do my normal kidney beans, and these ones are light this time, light red. I like cannelloni beans. They're literally kidney beans, the exact same, except they're just white. If you don't know beans, kidney, cannelloni. Like, you can like look at them like, this one's a little bit smaller. Ooh, here's one the same size. If I dropped the first one on the ground. So like, you see, they're little matchies. One's red, one's white. Same bean. So like, my favorite beans are black beans. Poor family, we don't do like normal pinto beans very often. That's why I said black beans for refried, because I like black beans way more. All right, so I have my pan is like, I don't know, well over half full, and it's literally just meat and beans, onions, you know, seasonings. I haven't put any of my tomato in yet. I'm not waiting, it is just going in, but I don't make it like a tomato soup style. Like, I've seen lots of styles of chili in this world. I like to rinse and like make my container almost empty, and like I need that little bit of moisture anyways. Like, let's say you didn't have chicken bouillon cubes, maybe you have like chicken stock in your fridge. At that point, you could pour a little chicken stock in here and do your swirl and replace with water you just put in. I don't really care about the water. I like hearty and thick chili. So like, I only put 1 can of tomatoes yet, and right now it's like uber heavy, and it sounds disgusting. So like, if you got like weird like sound sensories right now, pluck your ears, because it sounds gross as I'm stirring this. All right, I need a little more tomatoes, so I'm gonna disappear over to my pantry again. All right, luckily tomatoes are right in the front. Like, my tomato pile is getting quite low. I do plan on canning my own tomatoes. I haven't had the space in this property. Yes, there's an entire like farm here, but it's not my farm, you know what I mean? I can't go like plow like a chunk of land and be like, I'm gonna put a farm garden right here. So like, I've been doing like all my stuff in like raised beds, to try to keep myself from having, well, as much weeding, but also because it's not my yard that I'm living in. So like I said, I can't go out and like rototill a square. Hopefully next year, and the year after that, 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 you guys can like sit with me while I talk this crap and like shuck my peas or my beans, and try my own beans and have those in the cupboard to use from, and then have my own tomatoes canned, and you could be out gardening with me. I don't know. maybe I don't want you out gardening with me because, like, who wants to watch somebody stand there leaned over the whole day? Not me. That sounds like a lot of work. So yeah, we'll not video that because who wants to video somebody exhausting themselves? Alright, so I have my chili. Now it's simmering. I have everything in it. I'm going to taste. Not going to be flavored right yet because you kind of got to give it like a couple minutes of good like simmer time. Those chicken bouillons will kind of like, you know, like if you ever heard like you got to cook your chili for like hours or an hour and you can't get that rich flavor. Okay. It's true. Like you want your flavors melded. The savoriness that chicken base adds gives you like the false sense that maybe you were cooking it for an hour or so. It's like my fake trick to try to like do quick meal. Right now it's actually, I have nothing left to do for it except you know, kind of give it a little taste. I'm gonna probably add the half can of corn. I might leave it out because I don't think everyone likes corn inside theirs, but I did give them cornbread, so maybe I should just put it in. It'll keep me from wasting it. Alright. It might not even be noticeable hardly because it's so little corn. Maybe it'll give it that added little sweetness too. Again, sensory things, plug your ears. All right. I would stick my finger if I didn't think people were watching. It's so good. To be honest, it's not even bubbling yet. Like, it's not even simmering yet. Let's see if I got it on it. It's not even simmering yet. And it is darn good. But I really like chili. Alright, I'm going to give my chili another little stir. I'm going to turn it down slightly. I don't want to stir it way too much because, like, the beans can get muddled up because there's so many beans. But I want all my flavors to mesh well. I must have been showing off for you guys or something because I don't even think I have to add salt. Like, I'm like questioning if it's like the best first time stir mix of seasonings I've ever had. I almost burned my bread. Hopefully I didn't. I might have. Look, right here. Right here. We'll see when I go to remove them after it cools. And then, alright, so I'm reusing my spoon because this is my house, and like, I don't care. If I was at a restaurant, and I was taste testing the restaurant soup, and I wanted to taste it again, I would just get a new spoon because there's a dish dog to wash my silverware. Here, I'm the dish dog, and I hate dishes. So, like, I'm gonna taste with my spoon, and I'm gonna eat with the spoon later on, and this is my taste testing spoon. So, I'm officially talking about taste testing spoons. I think I'm running out of things to talk about. No, I'm just joking. I don't really think I'm running out of things to talk about. I think I could think of 1,000 things. Like, I didn't tell you about Quentin. I didn't tell you about Willow. I didn't tell you about Winter yet. I haven't told you about Maddox yet. I gave you, like, the baby tips about Bobby. I'm here on his motorcycle, so, like, I think At least I can tell when he shuts it off, and then I can like pause or stop so he doesn't know that I keep like recording and recording. I keep belching. Maybe I should do the like Colleen Ballinger thing and like go blah. But I can't do that yet. Even if my belches are the same, I'll still not do it yet. Maybe after I feel more comfortable in 3 or 4 years. All right, my dinner is done. It looks delicious. Oh, beware. It looks delicious. I hit my macrame. Oh my gosh. No, I just hit the edge. Shoo, because it has white. That would have sucked because I'm doing like mini macrame. Holy crap, that would suck because it's so hard. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna taste my chili. I don't know if I really want to taste it on camera, but if I taste it on camera and I don't want you to watch it, guess what? I can just cut this part. It's so good. Sorry, I was taste testing. Hot food in my mouth. It's hot. Sorry, I had to cover my mouth because I couldn't shut it because it was so hot. I blew on the first one and then shoved the second one straight out of the center of the bowl, right into my mouth. Woo! Anyways, I'm gonna eat my dinner. I'm gonna get away from in front of the camera so that my husband doesn't think I only live here. Because I've been doing it for 2 days, and he probably is like, is she always talking to that thing? Maybe. Hey, it was better than talking to myself constantly. Am I still just talking to myself? Hey, I had to make an ending video too, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me today, and hopefully there'll be lots more to come. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and like my video.